Yes. Tonight's the White House Correspondents' Dinner. We aren't showing that crap. I was invited. So was Trump. We both said no. I think Trump said it best.
You may have heard I was invited to another event tonight, the White House Correspondents' Dinner. But I'd much rather be in Washington, Michigan than in Washington, D.C. right now. That I can tell you.
Very clever. But just in case something happens at the Correspondents' Dinner, we actually have someone here monitoring the event.
Stop it, please, I beg you!
Poor guy. But damn, this was a great week. One of the best weeks ever. It's right up there with the Miracle on Ice, or when the wall fell, or when Lou Dobbs woke up in my basement. That rascal, he gnawed through the restraints. But it was a week of history, hugs, and handshakes.
Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Thank you.
I like him a lot.
Only a ticket. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's the handshake, the salesman's signature, and Trump's always leaves a bruise. So how do you prepare for that? If only there were a drug.
Well, it's official. I'm going to visit the White House. I can't believe I'm going to meet the president.
How's your hand strength?
Hand strength? Why?
You see how firmly this dude shakes hands? Look at what he did with Macron.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Sounds like you need a stronger grip.
Yeah, but how?
It's easy thanks to Preparation Shake.
Never heard of it.
Preparation Shake is a blend of cortisone and crushed up Himalayan fire ants. Apply 30 times a day for 3 days and watch your hand size and strength increase exponentially. You'll be ready for any handshake, especially with powerful world leaders.
Wow, this is the most lotion I've ever had on my hand.
I doubt that, cowboy.
Well, I can feel it working already.
Hey, Tom.
Thanks, Preparation Shake. I'm ready for the White House.
So try Preparation Shake today. You can go from this to this. Warning, may cause permanent enlargement of skeletal muscle and organ.
But that's not the only friend that Trump made this week. Kanye West. Talk about brave. A hip-hop star supporting Trump is like the Pope canonizing Freddy Krueger. How did the sheep react?
So now Donald Trump has 2 black friends. He's got... I hope Ben Carson doesn't get jealous.
Like, I don't even know what happened here. I think Kanye West just realized he's too rich to not be Republican. I don't even know what it is.
We have the right to independent thought, and I independently think that Kanye has lost his mind.
Of course. The memories of grade school. You do something different and the mob descends. Kanye saw this coming, but he did it anyway as an example for others to follow. I mean, I wonder if Kanye gets it.
By the way, in all fairness, Kanye West gets it. He got it.
You want to find the people scared of this? Find the ones mocking it. And while that's happening, another handshake occurred. These fellas, Kim looking great in a shirt borrowed from Hillary. This is huge. It's true. It's true, Drew. And who got this ball rolling?
I think we'll have a meeting over the next 3 or 4 weeks. It's going to be a very important meeting. The denuclearization of the Korean peninsula of North Korea. The denuke. One of the fake news groups this morning, they were saying, what do you think President Trump had to do with it? I'll tell you what. Like, how about everything?
So good. So, everyone should be happy, But then being happy means you got to admit that Trump made you happy. Not smiling over this, that's the ultraviolet black light that reveals a childish hate. I wonder what Katie Couric was covering.
In this nondescript building, I have an appointment with Harmony, the world's first sex robot.
What do you like to do for fun?
I like robots, computers, and making new friends. I also love making love to you.
Whoa, what?
Look, I get it. How many times can we watch the same people being interviewed? James Comey, Stormy Daniels. Leave it to Katie to land an interview with a sex robot. But they ordered a salad for her. What a waste of $18. Speaking of robots, back to that correspondence dinner. What a segue. So this year, who's the MC? Someone from The Daily Show. Who was last year's MC? Someone from The Daily Show. Who will be next year's MC? Someone from The Daily Show. So you can forecast the whole thing. A comic tells a joke you could see a mile away, and the audience will pretend to be shocked. It's as predictable as a question from John Carl.
Mr. President, what about Michael Cohen? Are you considering a
Thank you very
Michael
much.
Cohen?
Stupid question.
So enjoyable. So enjoyable. But this is why Kanye feels so dangerous, and Trump, unlike anything else. And leave it to Trump to once again counter-program with his own rally. What a great comparison to the correspondence dinner. I mean, look at the dinner. It's like a timeshare presentation at a retirement village. And look at the rally. It's Club Med on clothing optional night. One is soul-destroying, but the other's a lot of fun. So this is a new era. It feels like a rip in the universe. Kanye and Trump, Kim and Moon. The media doesn't get it, but you do. Bubbles are bursting and beliefs are upended. If this is what happens after sleeping with a porn star, Thank you. Let's welcome tonight's guest. He's so wise, owls come to him for advice. Host of the radio show Dr. Drew, Midday Live, Dr. Drew Pinsky. He's the man with the plan who's never had a tan. Fox News radio host Tom Shalhoub. You next. She thought Silence of the Lambs was a romantic comedy. National Review reporter Kat Timpf. And he's considered a giant among giants. Former WWE superstar, my massive sidekick Tyrus. All right. Drew, you claim to be a doctor.
All right.
I'm interested in the psychological effects of Trump winning on the visceral Trump hater.
Yeah, the cognitive dissonance that's going to occur. In other words, when people believe that they believe deeply that this man is incapable of nothing good, if something good comes out of it, they either have to deny he had anything to do with it,
right,
or, as you said, the bubble bursts, their world rips in half, and what they will begin looking for is a scapegoat.
Right.
They will have to gather their aggression as a group and scapegoat somebody. My fear is it could be somebody like Hillary. I mean, they've been scapegoating her right along, and that could really get very aggressive.
Yeah, there are so many off-ramps to saying Trump might be a good person, or no, he doesn't have to be a good person.
No,
he could be a great president, but they choose the off-ramps. They have to go somewhere else.
They can't. It does not fit their they're watching a movie that you know what I'm referring to.
Yes.
They're watching a different movie than you and I are.
Yes, they're watching a movie with Stormy Daniels in it.
That's right, the one that you watched.
Pay-per-view, by the way, $18 at your local Marriott. Hey, Tom, North Korea. Pretty big deal.
Huge news, Greg.
Huge news.
Huge news for the whole world. And the interesting thing was that people who watch world politics had to admit that it was unprecedented and amazing. So I loved watching cable news because there was this phenomenon. If you remember, Fonzie couldn't say wrong. He never could say wrong. They were having so much trouble giving the president credit. They were like, President Trump definitely deserves. I get it.
That is...
But it was such an extraordinary thing. It was extraordinary.
No,
in our lifetime, are you kidding? Did you ever expect this?
No. But that's why he does things where he upends the table, then he starts at a negotiating process from chaos, and it tends to work. Kat, I want to ask you about Kanye. He upset a lot of people. Did he upset you?
No.
No.
And all the people getting so upset made me very happy because I got to feel better than them.
Yes.
Think about it. Think about having the time and energy to actually get this mad over this. You need a life if you have that kind of time and energy. I'm serious. Go home, hug your family, take up fly fishing, do something, because that is very, very pathetic.
It is. Although I was very excited by it. So does that mean I need to get a life? Probably.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, that is true.
You already knew that.
Yes. All right, Tyrus, you have strong feelings. Do you think Kanye did this to promote something?
Well, first of all, going back to your point about all this came from sleeping with a porn star.
Yeah.
We probably all should sleep with porn stars.
That was my point.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I know you're upset, so I want to get that.
Yes.
I'm more upset at the narrative.
Yeah.
That there's this shocking misnomer that a brother, African-American, could like Donald Trump, like Kanye was the first one. Like, he was pro-Trump. Great.
Yeah.
Move on. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
A lot of black people voted for President Trump. A lot. They did not all vote for Hillary Clinton. It's not how it works.
Yeah.
And the narrative that is played, we had an amazing, historic moment. It's like the wall coming down. This is something that in the history books will be at least 2 chapters.
Yeah.
North and South Korea are on the same side. And the narrative is, oh, let's get black people in Trump again. Let's get a racial thing going. That is what drives me nuts. And Kanye, of course, he's a perfect guy for that because he's not political. If you asked him, hey, what's your favorite part about Trump's, I don't know. He doesn't even know. He didn't vote. He did this when he was elected. He was like, I didn't vote, but if I would have voted, I would have voted for Trump. He does it for reactions. And then to make it worse, the next was it today, I've got a song coming out now about it. Like, it's hard to be. That brother don't represent other brothers. He doesn't. He's him.
Yeah.
He's part of that Kardashian world where they do things for attention. And it's very cool right now to say, hey, I'm cool with Trump because the left will be like, because the left, it's the new rebel.
Okay.
It's the new villain. I'm a bad guy. I like Trump, and then the left will be like, oh, and you get 2 news cycles.
Yeah.
You get a ton of attention. Everybody's like, damn, I'm mad that I was supportive in the beginning. I should have waited. I could have got a book deal for my own show on Sunday nights.
Don't applaud that.
You fell for it.
I did.
I am deeply disturbed about what they're saying about Kanye. They're saying because he's contemplating political views they don't agree with, he lost his mind.
Yeah.
He's been public about having had a psychiatric condition, so you're stigmatizing him, A, B, and anybody else that has any kind of psychiatric condition. If you don't agree with their ideas, you have to stigmatize somebody like that. And then number 2, since when is it that changing political views or contemplating political views is a sign and symptom of psychiatric illness? Give me a damn break.
Yeah, we're pathologizing.
They are not even they don't even know what they're doing. That's the problem. They're throwing epithets
But we're
around
talking about Kanye West instead of Kim Jong-un. That's the problem.
All right,
North
Korea.
Who gives a damn about a rapper who hasn't had a good album in 2
disagree.
years?
I think they're both monumental in different ways. One is in our culture, and one is in world geopolitics. And they're both kind of groundbreaking. The geopolitics thing, obviously, is a bigger story. But the fact that Kanye is urging people to step out of the boxes of right and left, anti-Trump, pro-Trump. We are in a society where everybody is being put in buckets or boxes, and he's saying, don't be in a bucket, don't be in a box. I think that's important as a pop culture evolution.
But it's not. They already stepped out the box. That's why we have Donald Trump as president.
Yeah,
that's the point. They push this narrative like we're all in boxes. We're not. We're only on, if you watch CNN during the little panels and they talk about all the trouble in the streets, but if you actually go in the streets, I travel the world, I'm in the airports, and I've yet to have, although I'm a giant, I get it, but I've yet to have somebody run up to me, hey, Uncle Tom, what you doing on Fox News? Like, hey, man, good job, brother. Way to keep telling how it really is. That's not the real narrative. It's not exciting or surprising. Brothers like Trump. How many are there? Is there a tribe? Is there a whole bunch of them? Is there more than 5?
Yeah.
I mean, it's BS. It's not real.